This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for January 29th, 2016. Well, corn market, beans and wheat had a very nice performance today, up 6.5 on the corn, beans up 13 3/4 to 14, and the wheat market up 7 cents today on the week. Corn market up 1 3/4, beans up 5 3/4, and wheat up about 3 cents. When you look to the tone here as we work into the weekend and start next week, Argentina on the minds of many here. We've got some drying trends here, and at midday we took out some additional rain in the second week of the models, and that allowed the bean market to go from about 6 higher to about 14 higher as we approach the close. Keep in mind we had a very strong grain performance despite the dollar index being up over $1 for much of the day as well, as the Japanese central banks made some changes that devalued their Japanese yen and pushed this dollar index higher. So as we come back, Argentine weather going to be one of the key focuses on Sunday night. Corn and wheat, more of the follower market here, so really kind of pegging off beans and setting some direction. But the corn market, resistance point setting up here around the 378 mark. Soybeans setting up for resistance right around that $9 mark. And again, we would encourage producers to be active at those two marks. The wheat market, still about 35 cents off key marketing targets. So that 540 area on the old crop wheat, really kind of the indication right now that we're looking for and the trends we're trying to look to some sales here in regards to the cash grain. Basis levels we do expect will begin to widen out here as we work a little deeper into February, and especially if we get some additional upside potential in these grain markets. So be very attentive on the front end here of looking to lock some basis levels. On the feeder cattle, down 287.5 on the week, live cattle up 282.5, and the hogs up 275 on the day on Friday. Feeder cattle down $3, live cattle down $1, and hogs up nearly 90 cents to $1. So in the meat markets, cattle inventory report, big focus here this afternoon. Cattle inventory 103% for cattle and calves versus expectations of 102%, so 1% higher. A little bit negative there, may have already been priced in, but a little bit negative there as we're looking to some of the cash tones, $3, $4 higher on the week, so a supportive there. So really kind of a mixed tone here as we go home this weekend. We are into 160 price counts, or we're into 160 price counts in feeders and 135, 136 in lives, and these are areas we think we're going to run into problems. So if we get some carry through strength next week, look to be marketing into those. And hogs, similar token, $80 summer month hogs we think are a very attractive level for hedgers to be taking on some marketing decisions. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation.